Another run walky morning here. Running over the freeway. The only hill in Davis. All downhill from here. Got the walk run in. Now I'm having some raw milk and some Slingshot hydrolyzed protein. The milk is frozen, so when I go to pour it, it might look a little bit weird. It was defrosting in the fridge. Got a nice run walk in with the wifey. I felt really good. I feel like I'm getting a little better, but today was about 10 to 12 degrees colder than normal, so it was, I was a little stiff out there running, and the breathing was hard. You know, as it's cold, it's hard to try to engage in some nasal breathing. I might do another run walk a little bit later today. Might train, not 100% sure just yet, but I know I need to sleep. So I was gonna mix up a protein shake and some coffee, but I decided against the coffee because I need to lay down, I need to get some rest. And I'm also, even though I'm bringing coffee back in the mix, I'm also gonna try to do like basically one a day, try to keep it fairly mild, because I found out that through not drinking coffee, I don't need it, I just like it. So gonna mix this guy up. Let's see if I can record this as we go. Remember, it might look lumpy and clumpy. I threw some of this in there as well, gelatin. It has glycine in it. It's kind of like collagen. It can thicken up your shake, so I threw it in there on top of the ice. I'm gonna dump some of this in. Here we go. Not too much dairy, but you can see a pretty good amount of it, but there's a lot of ice in there. So this is my first, trip back down lactose lane. So this will probably be, I might do a serving like this in the morning and then maybe another one at night to kind of bring it back in. Make sure the stomach doesn't blow up. We'll see how gassy and farty and poopy this makes me. But I have kind of rid myself of lactose intolerance through some methods from Joel Green, who mentioned it on a previous podcast. So if you want to check that out, you can look at it. It was on a power project that we did a long time ago. We did 2 of them, so it's on the first one. He talks about how to rid yourself of lactose intolerance. Basically what he had me do is take some baby formula that I think had GMO in it, I think is the fiber ingredient that was in there. I took that for about a month, just mixed it into some protein shakes without any dairy, without milk or anything in it, just water. I did that for about a month, and then once the month was over, when I went back to having dairy, I didn't have the same allergic reaction to it, didn't get as gassy, and didn't have as many problems with it, but still, probably won't be something that completely rids you of that, but it certainly helped a lot. Just drinking this Slingshot protein chocolate with a little bit of milk in it and ice. It's freaking amazing. This stuff tastes awesome anyway, even with just water. And if you have trouble with lactose, you can buy some heavy cream and use a small amount of heavy cream and some ice and some water and mix up a really, really good shake. I'm not a huge proponent of like shakes, especially not in replacement of food, but it's kind of nice to have the freedom to do it here and there. This is like pretty rare for me, but got done with my run. I just felt like doing this, and I made it part of Carnivore 100. So I'll have this, and then I'll probably just, whenever I have an opportunity to cook later on today, will be the first time I eat, or if we go out to eat tonight as a family, that's when I'll eat. I'll probably eat 2 meals. This is awesome. Day 34. Got some bacon going here. Get it all sizzled up, all grizzled up. Looking really good. Got some eggs, cheese, butter, crock pot meat. Cheese and butter is the combo. Just been kind of lounging around today, trying to get ready for the day. I don't usually have time to lounge, so I've been actually kind of like sitting in front of the TV, and then I got to lay down for a little while. Just got to kind of relax for a little while, eat this food up, head out to Super Training Gym to do a podcast with John Meadows today, which I'm really looking forward to that. That should be really cool, and I will probably work out. The only reason why I don't know if I'm going to work out is I'm just going to go by how I feel. If I feel good, I'll hop into the gym. I'll probably train some back. If I don't feel great, I'm not going to force it. I've been a little sleep deprived the last couple days, and I just want to make sure the body's recovering, feeling good, so I can continue to put up points on the scoreboard every single day. It's the little things in life that separate you out when you want to do something and you do it regardless of circumstances and stuff. And like, this ain't that hard, but this is like these little things that are important that you do all the time that really build up. Like today, heading out to the gym, going to do my podcast, that's kind of part of the normal routine. It looks like I don't know how many times to train beforehand, but I'm going to do something. I'm going to do some sort of training as soon as I'm done with the podcast, even though for today I don't particularly want to. I already ran this morning, and you figure that would be enough, but not for my mindset, not for where I want to try to put my mind to, because it's not about like where I've been or what I've done. It's about like, what am I going to be doing next? And the reason why I stopped here at Nugget today, I need to be prepared for all the things that are coming next, and so I have to train hard. I've got to train my body hard. Sometimes have to be a little sleep deprived, which I have been for the last like 2-3 days, but this is my own fault. That's another form of discipline too, and I need to continue to work on that. I don't have anybody to blame but myself. I just had a hard time sleeping one night, and another night just had a later day than I should have, watching TV, doing a whole lot of nothing, and then you start to pay the price for it. Anyway, I stopped here specifically at Nugget to get this because it was important to me, so it seems weird, just some raw heavy cream, right? Like why would that separate you out from someone else? Well, what separates you out from somebody else is that you go way out of your way and you don't care what the circumstances are. You figure out a way to go and like get it. Like I ran out of it, so it's not a huge deal to swing by the store, right? Everybody gets that, but out of like all the different stuff that I have to do today, I prioritized it because I'm like, you know what? I want to use some cream, so I'm putting cream in my protein shake right here, and it's just another thing that will help keep me on my diet, help keep me on my plan. And then somebody will say, man, how do you like work out the way you do? Or how do you do A? How do you do B? How do you do C? Well, I'm able to do C because of the way I do A and B, if this is starting to make any sense to you. Because the wheels don't fall off, because I don't have cravings because I bought something like this, and because I'm keeping myself fed, I'm keeping a good feed running through my body. Even when I'm fasting, I'm still, I'm still practicing health. I'm still ingesting things that are good for me. I'm not consuming things that are going to make me go off the rails, and I'm also not over fasting, because you can over fast. You can fast so much that you binge, and that's not the goal. But be careful of what you're consuming during the day. Even your Instagram feed is a feed. So if you're fasting, you don't want to be following a bunch of food accounts. Things like that. Is a bulletproof coffee, or is throwing something in your coffee going to keep you excited enough? Because we need stuff to look forward to every day. If you have things to look forward to every day will be that much easier. It'll be that much easier to wake up every day and be happy because you're excited about stuff. But it could be something as small as this. This could be your excitement. This could be your entertainment. Or going to get some prime beef, go get some marbled ribeye, that could be like the excitement of your day, because maybe you don't normally buy that kind of steak. Those little things add up over a long period of time. It's never going to be one big boom. It's going to be a lot of little tiny booms that lead to a big old explosion. And that goes kaboom. Heading to the gym, excited to do a podcast with John Meadows today. Day 34, Carnivore 100. Look at this massive cheese In-N-Out burger thing. I ate 2 of them in the car because I'm fat. I ordered it up as 10 Flying Dutchmen. This is the way they come. It's just, it's like 2 patties with cheese. It's great that you can just order it, and it doesn't come, they don't ask you about a lettuce wrap or any of that kind of shit. It's Flying Dutchman. You can also get a mustard fried, but I threw on some of my own mustard after I brought them home. Mustard fried is pretty good, but ends up being kind of salty. Anyway, this is it. I'm gonna eat this and get ready for bed, shut down today, and get some good rest, get some good sleep, and go kick some ass tomorrow. Strength is never weakness, weakness is never strength. Catch y'all later.